be talking about triads, what a triad is, how to play them on the guitar, and different inversions of those triads so that you better understand how to use them in soloing, playing chords, and in chord melodies. So let's get started. All right, so the easiest way to start with this is just to explain what a triad is. A triad is a group of 3 notes consisting of a root, the third, and the fifth. On a piano, it'd be like skipping every other key, every other white key. So if we do this on a chord, right? This A chord right here. We probably all know that A chord, right? Some people finger it like this. I was taught to finger it with 2 fingers from my dad, and sometimes I finger it with just 1 finger, right? But it's 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, right? We have the notes A on the 3rd string, the root, I put an R there, and it's circled. The root is always going to be circled in these examples. So the root, the 3rd is on the 2nd string, and the 5th is on the 4th string. So, to explain this, A, and then you would skip B, and you would go to C. And because it's A chord, the C is going to be sharp. So that's going to be A, C sharp, and E. C sharp, you're going to skip the D and go to E. Root, A, 3rd, C sharp, 5th, E. They can go in any order. So if you take these 3 notes and you move them down your fretboard 1 spot, so you're going to put the root on the 4th string, A on the 4th string, let's say D, E, F, G, A. A is going to be on your 7th fret. A, your 3rd is going to be C sharp, which is going to be on the 3rd string, 6th fret, and then your 5th is going to be the E on the 2nd string, 5th fret. So you have 7th, 6th, and 5th fret. Root, 3rd, 5th, in the correct order, right? And that's kind of like if you don't know that shape, that's like your F chord down here, right? The same shape. Okay? A. And then your next thing is going to be, your root is going to be on the 1st string. So if I figure that out, my root is going to be up here on the 10th fret, A. E, which is the 5th, is going to be on the 3rd string, 9th fret. And my C sharp, the 3rd, is going to be on the 11th fret of the 4th string. Boop, 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 boop. Right? That's that shape. So those 3 chords. A, A, A. Now, this is not just for the A. This is all of your major chords. Right? We can change this first one. Instead of playing A on the root, we could move that up. Let's make it a C. We'll play this same shape on the 5th fret, right? 5, 5, 5. Now we have the root is on the 3rd string still, C. We have an E on the 2nd string, and we have a G on the 4th string. Those are the 3 notes for a C chord. C, E, G. Root, 3rd, 5th. So now we have our C chord shapes. C chord, C chord, C chord. Just following where those C's are on that string. If I go to the C here, the C on the 4th string is going to be up on the 10th fret. So I've got my C shape right there. And then I've got my C on the 2nd string on the 13th fret. Got my my C chord there. I also have my C chord here, which is that same shape. It's this shape right here, down at the bottom. Okay? All right, now on the next string group, first string, second string, third string. Okay? We have these same shapes, but now we're getting rid of the fourth string and we're adding the first string. So our C chord that went like this on the fifth fret, right? Root was here on the third string. Root is still going to be on the third string, but now we're going to go. So this is C, E, G. Root 3, 5. Okay. Our next C that we're going to get to is up on the 8th fret. 8th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret. That's going to be this shape down, 3rd, 5th, and now the root is on the first string instead of being on the 4th string. Right? 8, 8, 9. And then the next C is going to be on the second string, C on the 13th fret, E on the 12th, and G on the 12th. This is going to be our basic, what we think of as a D shape. But now, just like the other chords, wherever you place that root, that's what chord you're playing. So I'm going to show a couple of examples of how we can use these triads. All right, so if you watched my video on How Great Thou Art, the chord melody, I use these chord shapes in that chord melody. Now, songs that use these all the time, I like to use it in Me and Julio. So I'm using this A chord, this D chord, A chord, E chord. Instead of jumping all over the place, like going A, D, A, E, A, D, A, right? I boom, 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 boom. They're right underneath my fingers. I could also do it up here. A, D, A, E. Right? The Beatles use stuff like this all the time. You know, right? That little. They're used constantly. I can ramble off a bunch of songs, but what I really want you to take away from this is knowing these chord shapes up and down your neck and being able to play any chord. B flat. Where am I going to play a B flat major chord? Well, if I put a B flat here on the third string B flat, G, G sharp, A sharp, A sharp, and B flat are the same note, so that is a B flat. Then I play 1, 2, 3 straight across. There's my B flat chord. Root is on the third string. Now my next B flat on the fourth string, G, F, G, A, B flat. B flat's going to be up here on the 8th fret, and I'm going to go 8, 7, 6. Right? I'm going to have this shape for B flat. I could also just take it up and use that. When we play a full barred chord, that's getting all of those notes. These are all just different B flats, different Fs, different Ds. Those are the three notes that make up your B flat chord. They're just kind of repeated. So the triad, the pure triad is just those three notes. All right. Then I go up to the next B flat. B flat on the second string is going to be on the 11th fret. Do, do, do. It takes all of me to teach this. All of me. Anyway, you're going to learn that. B flat, B flat, B flat. All right? So I can go any chord progression. I pick A to a G to an F to an E. I can go A, G, F, E. So you can see it automatically opens up a world of possibilities of being able to play these chords all over the place. How am I going to play this? I have all of these options. So chew on that for a little bit. Think about how just learning these three, and then if you get these three down, go up to the top set of strings, top three strings, see if you can get those three down, going all up and down your neck, using any chord you can think of, any major chord. Okay, maybe we'll do the minor chords one day. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.